Hey guys, it's Jonah here, back with another beer review. And don't panic, it's not a Beer 52 review. Some people have said to me, you only drink Beer 52. I'm like, no, that's not true at all. But I have their subscription, they send me beers, so I'm going to review them. The beers you don't get to see on this channel are usually the ones I'm drinking when I'm beer judging or when I'm out down the pub, because it's difficult to do a recording when you're in the pub. Not impossible, but the sound quality is usually pretty bad. But when there are bargains to be had, I'm there. And this one is from Asda. Um, it was only £1, and it is the Hobgoblin Session IPA. I know. You're going to say, Jesus Christ, why is he drinking a 3.4% Session IPA? Of late, people are calling them micro IPAs. They're not IPAs, they're just hoppy pale ales, but I like Hobgoblin, even though it's not Hobgoblin anymore. Carlsberg, I believe, shut the brewery down, and God knows where they're brewing it now. We'll find out, hopefully, from the label. But look at that. Impishly zesty with citrus burst. And what I really like to see, probably won't focus, oh, he's upside down, is the Hobgoblin himself. The branding on these is absolutely fantastic. I quite like the bottles too. Here we go. Produced at Carlsberg Marston Brewing Co., Wolverhampton. So is that where it's brewed? I guess that's where it's brewed. Yeah, who knows? Anyway, it says unleash hoppy havoc with a session IPA, light in body but full on in flavour, packed with new world hops that deliver epically easy drinking tropical citrus flavours. My God, I can't even read. Set loose an IPA that will leave you refreshed. As we said before, it's 3.4. Yeah, not sure about that, to be perfectly honest, but I have done some research as I'm pouring this bad boy and waiting for it to settle. Oh, actually, what I have done, I put the box away, which is a shame, but I'm using my crazy Hobgoblin kind of weird glass, which I think I got with some. I can't remember what I got it with, but I think that's quite cool. And it's even got a thing, so when you get really hammered, not on Session IPA, you can grip onto your glass. If you see those in the supermarket, yeah, go and get one. I think yeah, you definitely won't be able to see that, but it's nucleated on the bottom with the Hobgoblin logo, which is pretty cool, right? Okay, let's open this bad boy up and we shall see what this thing is like. Is it going to jizz? Nope. Reasonably hoppy on the nose, which is always good. Right, let's get this bad boy into a glass. I can't remember if this glass holds 500. It would be silly if it didn't, but oh, it's got quite a head on it. My God, is it all going to fit in there? Oh, I can read it on the back of the glass. It says it's a pint. So yes, wow, look at that. Like I said, it is a nucleated glass, but my God, look at that thing. Absolutely nuts. And look, you can get the Hobgoblin through through the glass. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. Oh, lovely. That is a finger's head, and my God, that nucleation does make a huge difference. Let's do one of these. Let's get the Hobgoblins in the thing. Let's hold it back a bit so we get the whole thing in there. Session IPA. And boom, that will be another Unclejona fantastic thumbnail for the video. Interesting. So, yes, I'm looking on the Hobgoblin or the Wychwood, which is Marston's, which is Carlsberg, looking on their website, and I've got it open down here. So while I hold that beer up, I'm going to be looking. Look at that; it's absolutely cool. We've got barley and wheat, no oats in there, and that's pretty cool because it's really clear. So that's fantastic. The hops are Ella, Cascade, Galaxy, Topaz, Citra. So five American hops. Um, do I agree with that? What's wrong with EKG and Fuggles? I know people don't like Fuggles or Prima Donna, something like that. I suppose a session IPA is an abomination that the Americans created, so they've got to deal with it. Cheers and beers, guys. I'm going to dive into this one. Wow, that's interesting, actually. So there's a lot going on there because of the hops, but I think Citra probably plays the fiddle the most here. Um, yeah, you can definitely taste that grassy, that hedgerowy, that kind of not dank in full on terms, but that kind of greenish kind of thing going on. So that's definitely there. And then secondary, we've got quite a lot of weird fruits going on. So we've got um, I wouldn't say tropical fruits. It's things like kind of melon and perhaps a little bit of kind of apple in there too. Um, pardon me, maybe some mango too. I suppose mango's tropical, so yeah, tropical fruits in there. Um, there's also, yeah, sort of lemonade limey type thing. Hmm, really, really interesting. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of fruit going on. The only problem is because it's so light, 3.4 is pretty damn light. Um, it's almost like those lagers that you used to have when you were slightly underage and you drink them, yeah, around the back of your mate's house, and after half a can each, go, "Oh my God, oh I'm so hammered," which doesn't really happen these days. Um, but yeah, there's not much going on in the body. It's just almost lager-like, and with that carbonation, apart from belching a lot, um, yeah, there's something um, lost in the carbonation, I guess. The hopping is really, really good. I'm liking the hopping. Um, weirdly, it's not as extreme as perhaps it could be, but they're kind of bigging up the fact that it's a really light beer. It's a lawnmower beer for my American friends. Um, but with a lot of hops packed in there, which I guess is the point of session IPA. I guess this is why breweries also make 0% beers, or they're not usually zero, they're usually a 0.5% or something like that, with a shed load of hops in hot water, hop fizzy water, something like that, hop carbonated water. Mm. And you can drink it really quickly. The only downside, of course, is that carbonation is gonna recur on you, and I'm probably gonna burp again. We'll see, we'll see. Um, and the fact that this beer was on offer in Asda for £1, I think that's pretty damn good. Um, I'm up for a bargain, and I can kind of, well, I can almost, let's say, overlook the fact that this is only 3.4%. Yeah, I could drink 4 or 5 of these and then go back to work in the afternoon, which is what everyone used to do, especially on a Friday, and sometimes go to the pub for lunch, and then we wouldn't go back to work. Can't get away with that these days. But yes, I'm liking this a lot more than I thought I was going to. Perhaps it's nostalgia. Perhaps it's this fine glass that I have here. Oh, I've just noticed there is not really any kind of foam on there, apart from maybe the foam's getting stuck in this kind of ridge. Can you see it? It's kind of there is a bit of foam in there, but maybe it's getting stuck. Don't know. Whoa. Anyway, what I would say, dear viewer, if you live in the UK, why not take a trip down to your local Asda? See if these are on offer in your Asda, because this was £1. I know, it's a light beer, but £1 a pint, or just under a pint, has got to be worth something these days. And good old Asda, as you tap your back pocket for saving some money, I think that's cool. This has been your loving Uncle Jonna, not drunk at all. I haven't even felt a buzz for this. Drinking beer, so you don't have to. But don't panic, don't panic. I will return with another beer review, hopefully a stronger one, and that's going to come up real soon.